Hey guys, Reggie here with Stratus Audio Equipment. Want to introduce a lift to you. This is a SAE P48 PC. It's a box hill construction lift. I've got a couple of experts that are going to tell you all about it. Here's Travis.
How you guys doing? We're finally getting some rain down here in Texas, and we thought what a better time with a little break in the heat to tell you about this lift. So it is an 8,000-pound lift. As you can see, this one's catered a little more to my off-road guys. So you can see this is not stock, and yet the lift is completely taken care of. Our runways are pretty wide right here to accommodate the larger tires that are on this thing right here. One interesting thing is right now we've decided to go ahead and take off the mobility kit. That's one of the big sellers on this lift right here, is the ability to put the mobility kit on it. So once the vehicle is off, a couple pins, slap it on there, go all the way down. The weight is transferred to the mobility kit. And what that allows you to do is, one person can do it, kind of recommend two, but it's very easy to move so that you can move it around. One of the biggest things on this lift right here is the commitment factor. A lot of our other lifts and shops and stuff like that, you have to drill into your concrete. You have to put in the wedge bolts. It's what I would call somewhat of a permanent fixture, right? This one right here, zero commitment. Put this in your garage. If you like it here for a little while, fine. Put on the mobility kit. Get your car off it first. Put the mobility kit on it, and then you're able to move it around.
Hey guys, Zishan here at Stratus Audio Equipment. So thank you, Travis. You explained perfectly kind of our four-post parking lift here. We got Trey's beautiful FJ on here. Another big thing that I love about this lift is 11 multi-level locking positions that this lift has. So every time the lift goes up and down, you'll hear like a small clicking noise, making sure that the lift and the platform is in place. That's to ensure your safety and making sure that your vehicle's good to go and it's secure. So this lift comes with aircraft grade cables. It's to also ensure that your car is secure and ready to go. Another great thing about this lift is it's accessible for trucks, heavy duty SUVs, sports cars, etc. Any car that you pretty much want to have on it. So here's Trey.
Thanks, Ishan. So this is my FJ here. I'm the engineer here at Stratus. So one of the big things that matters to me is safety. And again, safety is our first priority, as any engineer should be. So we have an automatic safety cable lock. If the cable's ever snapped, the lock keeps the lift from dropping. We also have a latching safety release lever here. So once you're ready to set it down, you don't have to do the awkward game of having one hand on the release lever and the other hand on your pump to set it down. You lock it and lower it down. And you're safe from away from the vehicle where you don't have to worry about any of your extremities getting crushed. Another awesome feature we have here is going to be this is an option, our aluminum sliding tray. Allows you to get underneath the car if you have a jack or anything like that that you need to work on. Back to Travis.
Surprised you didn't brag on your truck.
It took some effort.
All right, so Trey was kind of heading down here to the meat and bones of this lift. One thing that sets this lift apart is this is our P48P. So what you get with that is you actually get channeled construction over here. What that's going to do is that's going to give you a little more robust, a little tougher. It's kind of a little bit of an upgrade. A lot of people like it. This lift is really moving quick. Trey happened to be looking underneath the car. One thing we want you to notice is he was talking about the drip trays and everything like that. This one is because it's a Gen 3. We've actually upgraded. We're always trying to get better. We're listening to our customers. We're listening to our feedback. With the Gen 3, this, instead of your jack tray, your other accessories on here being sliding, this one is actually upgraded and actually has casters that allows it to roll.
Yeah, and thank you, Travis. And the casters allow you to pretty much move the lift around in your shop, your design floor, any way you want to, along with the relocatable power unit, which is relocatable on any four of the columns. You can just move and customize your lift kind of how you want to. So great feature about this four-post lift is just kind of that customized options and moving it around to your liking. And finally, this lift comes, obviously an 8,000-pound lifting capacity, covering a wide range of vehicles that would fit that capacity, or any vehicles that would fit to your liking. So yeah, and finally we're gonna let Reggie talk about kind of a little surprise for y'all for tuning in.
Yeah, so through Sunday, I want you to write down this code. Funny enough, Reggie, right? Uh, $375 off our MSRP. So right now, through Sunday midnight, we're selling this for only $4,000, and we will ship it to you for free. We'll work out the details once you contact us. But like I said, Reggie, 375 off. Will get you $4,000 on this lift right now through Sunday. Don't wait. I want to point out to I'm going to let Trey point out a couple of safety features on this lift. But again, Reggie, 375 off.
So we have a lot of safety features on this guy. I already mentioned that automatic cable break lock. So if you ever have any issues with your cable, it'll lock the lift to keep you from sending it down on yourself. Another one of our key safety features is our runway stops. This keeps it from you from driving off the runway, even if you've got a big vehicle like this. I've got 33s, and these are enough for it to stop my vehicle. We also, you can't see them because they're at the back. We do include wheel chocks with all of our 4-post lifts. Make sure that your vehicles aren't going to roll off when you're working on them. Yeah, other important safety features. I think that's the big ones.
Well, I think we forgot to talk about the safety lock, so I will talk about it. So, to activate it, well, actually, this is the unlock safety position. Sorry, I blinked out for a second. So once you want to apply the safety lock, you release the handle and then just basically just let the lift fall on itself. Now, one of the really cool features about this lift, and I'm going to demonstrate to you, I'm going to release the lock again. You're going to notice that I'm not holding down the lever as the vehicle goes down. So for you mechanics out there that have been, busting your back, having to hold the levers down and stuff like that, you don't have to nut with the P48PC, only from Stratus. Here's Travis with a little bit more bit of information on this amazing lift. Travis.
Yeah, appreciate it, Reggie. So, like I was mentioning earlier, one of the things is with the Gen 3, we've upgraded from like the jack tray inside. A lot of people don't know what I'm talking about with a jack tray. So a jack tray is actually on rollers, on casters, runs underneath it. So that we obviously will sell you a jack. We've got a jack specifically made for it. What that does is that gives you a lifting point almost front to back from this. So you guys that want to change a tire, something like that, it gives a lot of functionality to this lift. So we always use the term parking lift. This one is more than a parking lift. We've listened to our customers. Times are tough. Money is tough. You don't necessarily want to have a parking lift. You don't necessarily want to have a service lift. This is going to let you have a little bit of flexibility, let you do some different things. Now, obviously, if you're in a heavy commercial automotive industry, service lift's going to be the way to go. We want to match you up with the right lift. But this one right here is flying off the shelves for my do-it-yourselfer guys. So with the rolling casters on the bridge jack, basically it runs underneath. I'm sure you can't see it on casters. And what that allows you to do is to put that jack placement anywhere underneath the vehicle and then be able to lift some stuff up, right? So that you can work on it, so that you can manage yourself. Also, we've got a drip tray under there. It comes with drip trays. Now, everybody says, what about a drip tray? Well, Trey, you got any oil leaks on this thing?
Oil? No.
He thought about it. That means he's lying to us. Yes, this thing drips a little bit of oil. Most of them do. Most of the cars we love drip just a little bit of oil. That's okay. But what we've got is it comes with some drip trays. Obviously, if you need some more, we'd be happy to sell you more. What that's going to do is when this is completely up and you put another vehicle under there, that's protection for the vehicle that goes underneath. Trey, you want to talk a little bit more about the features?
So, piggybacking off.
Sorry, I had to pick on you for a minute, man. I'm sorry.
Piggybacking off what you were talking about with our BR9 rolling bridge jacks, one of the cool features about that is actually expandable in width. So all of you off-road guys out there that are putting tons on your Jeeps or putting a new axle under your Yoda, perfect setup for it. Roll it underneath, jack it up, and drop your axle out in a controlled method. You don't got to worry about trying to bench press that stinking thing. Easy, quick removal. Same thing for transmissions. Also great for that. Unbolt it, set it on top of that jack, and lower it down. You don't have to sit underneath there and bench press a 350-pound transmission.
You know, if you didn't break your stuff every weekend, you probably wouldn't need to do that.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you're not using it right. So Trey, we're going off-road on this. We're going heavy duty on this, everything like that. With the compact model, this one's pretty good for Porsches, right?
Yeah, this can do anything from big lifted SUVs like this. I've got an old classic Volvo that would fit perfectly on this. Put it on and drive my FJ underneath, it'd be perfect for my garage.
Actually, yeah, because we've got other models, right? This one, because it being a compact, is about 17 inches shorter. Is that about
so.
right?
That sounds right, yes, sir.
So I think the big demand on the design for this one right here is people with garages, every inch counts, right? So if you're running something like your Toyota, your wheelbase is a little bit narrower, why take up more of your garage, right?
And even then, you can look at this. It's really not that much wider than my car here. You could fit this in probably most one-car garages, as it is the compact model.
Yeah, yeah.
Some cool features with that.
That's pretty cool. And I know I'm a little different. I would probably take it up a little bit, but you were kind of crawling around underneath, looking for oil leaks.
This thing goes plenty high. You can actually see the base of our latch here. Whenever it lifts it up, it can come up to about here, about 4 or 5 feet in the air. Which, working on your vehicle, that's great.
Tell me about maintenance on this thing. What do we got to do to keep this thing in shape?
You got to make sure you check your cables for any excessive wear or any bird caging, just to make sure that you're staying safe. You also need to go ahead and check and make sure you're staying filled on hydraulic fluid. But that's really not that. As long as you're not seeing any leaks, that shouldn't be much of an issue.
So low maintenance.
Low maintenance. The main thing that you're going to want to check is your cables. These are what is actually supporting the weight of your vehicle. And again, we do have a mechanism in place that if any one of these 4 cables snaps, it will automatically engage the locks and keep it from falling on you. But it's good to be safe. Check them before you use them.
Yeah, it's always safe to stay up the maintenance with your lift. And hey, guys, again, take advantage of this. We're not going to have this offer much longer. $4,000 through the end of Sunday. So use code Reggie 375 off to take $375 off the price of this thing. Join us, follow us on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you name it. We're everywhere. Just a reminder, we will be at SEMA booth 38221. Check us out there. Come hang out with us. Let's do a collaboration if that's what you're into. So we'll see you next time.